Please do sit down. As the Vice-Chancellor of the University, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this morning's ceremony for the School of Education and the School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics. May I introduce the platform party and welcome on my right Professor Sean Ryan, Dean of the School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics, and on my left, Ms. Sal Jarvis, Dean of the School of Education. May I also, of course, welcome all of you, all those who have come to support our graduates today, and of course, a particular welcome to those who are going to graduate today. If you will allow me just a moment or two of reflection at the beginning of the ceremony, and I would like to reflect on an article that I read earlier in the year, in July, in The Economist. And the title caught me because the title said, "Today's young people are alienated, unhappy, violent failures." Well, the title caught my attention because it was entirely contrary to my view of young people. As I read on, I was delighted to find that the article entirely refuted the title. Indeed, it pointed out that statistically now, and you may find this first one hard to believe, but statistically young people now drink far less than they used to. Indeed, they smoke less cannabis. They are convicted less often. An extraordinary reduction in convictions of young people for criminal activity in the UK from more than 100,000 some 7 years ago to less than 28,000 now. Perhaps even more extraordinary, young people now are more polite. And I can say this with conviction because it was a government report that tells us that they're more polite. And it compared people who had been born in the early 90s with those born previously. Of course, I'm sure you wouldn't be surprised to know that young people also smoke less now than they did previously. And finally, young people are much less prejudiced now than they have been in the past. Now, for those of you sitting in front of me, indeed for myself as a parent, I accept that this is obviously down to extraordinarily good parenting, and we should take all the credit for it, but actually our young people deserve much of the credit too. I also, incidentally, and some of you will, I'm sure, resonate with this, I hear occasionally employers telling us that young people, in particular young graduates, aren't as good as they used to be. Well, Nestor in the Iliad claimed that soldiers weren't as good as they used to be, and us old folks have been complaining about the younger generation ever since. In particular, employers occasionally are heard to say that young people now aren't as good at English or don't have the mathematical skills that those of us who went before have. Well, I'm not sure there's any particular evidence to suggest that this is true, and indeed the evidence that I see suggests the contrary. But let me suggest to you that if we look at other skills, those beyond perhaps English and mathematics, if we look at computing skills, the young people of today are infinitely better at computing than those were from my generation. If we look at communication skills, and I say this not only in regard to communication skills of the type that perhaps people of my generation consider important, communicating to small groups, communicating to colleagues. And indeed, within all our universities in the UK, we have very much more group teaching, specifically designed to encourage our young people to communicate more effectively. But if I take it one step further and look at the electronic communication which our young people have available to them and which they use far more effectively than those of my generation ever did or could. Indeed, they communicate now not just with tens or even hundreds of people, but with thousands. And many of our children and many of the young people graduating today will communicate on a daily basis with people in different continents, in Australia, across the world. Their communication skills are far better than those of my generation. What also about social networking? Well, it's a term which we didn't really use in my generation, but one which the young people of today use extraordinarily effectively. And indeed, what about interrogating information? The young people of today do it in real time. We used to have to go to a library. They do it instantly on whatever particular piece of electronic equipment they have in front of them. They're extraordinarily better than we were at that. Indeed, how many of us, of my generation, could Skype, text, watch the television, and listen to music all at the same time? This generation seemed to be able to do it with extraordinary alacrity. So, if you'll allow me to suggest that in all those areas they are better than we were. And what's more, this generation have had to pay for their university. And in so doing, and in taking on debt, many of them, in fact most of them, will have had to take on part-time jobs. And most of them have succeeded extraordinarily well to juggle the requirements of those part-time jobs with the requirements of higher education, and as a consequence are here today to celebrate those achievements. No, colleagues, let me say, and emphatically conclude, young people today are much better than they were in my day. And can I simply say to all of the young people here who are I shouldn't just say young people because there are some older people graduating, but by and large, the young people who are graduating, well done on a fantastic achievement. But we at the University of Hertfordshire have extraordinarily high expectations of our graduates. Not only do we expect them to have the knowledge of physics, astronomy, and mathematics, the skills and knowledge required to be extraordinary teachers of tomorrow, but we expect them to display attributes for which we would be proud. And the university have considered the attributes that we most particularly want to see in our graduates. Attributes including social responsibility. We want all our graduates to pay their taxes. We want them to obey the law. We want them to vote in elections. But let me suggest to you, it goes much beyond that. We want the young people who graduate from the University of Hertfordshire also to look out for their neighbours. We want them to be proud of their communities, to take part in community events, and of course, we want them to be extraordinarily strong family members. All the sort of things that you might consider to be good citizenship. We want our graduates to respect others. They have graduated, or they will have graduated momentarily, from a university where people from more than 100 different countries are present. They will come to the university with different religion, different culture, and I hope that the graduates who walk across the stage today have had an opportunity to make friends with people with different cultural background, and I hope that that sets them fair to embrace people with different cultures throughout their lives. We want our young people to have learning skills and research skills. Learning skills because whatever we've been able to teach them will very quickly be out of date, and they will need to continue to learn throughout their lives, and I'm sure that they now have the skills to do that. But research skills because no matter what employment they go into, and some, of course, will go into self-employment, they are going to have to solve problems, and those research skills that they've developed at university will contribute to that problem-solving ability that they have. We want them to have intellectual flexibility. We want those who have studied in the sciences, we want them to, of course, love and embrace the humanities. We want them to enjoy theatre, enjoy literature, take part in cinema, dance, whatever. because that will enrich their lives. But of course, we want those who have done humanities and creative degrees at the university also to take part in the great debates of society, debates relating to the environment, to world health, global poverty, and so on. And finally, as a university, we want, as an attribute of our graduates, each of them to be professional. We are a university which prides itself in being business-facing, and as a consequence, we would like all our graduates to display those attributes that you might consider to be embraced within the term professionalism. And I'm sure as they walk across the stage this morning, you'll agree that they display those attributes. There is one other attribute, though, that we're considering as a university, and it stems from the fact that we've been looking at our own strategic plan. And of course, the world is an increasingly small village, and we want all our graduates to be global citizens, so that those who wish to seek employment elsewhere can do so with ease and fit into the cultures which are prevalent wherever they choose to work. So we want them to be global citizens. If graduates, if you can, as well as having the skills and knowledge of your subject area, if you can embrace these attributes, those of us who have taught you, those of us at the university, and I'm sure also your parents, will be enormously proud of you. I would now like to commence with the graduation ceremony, and to do so, we shall receive the graduates of the School of Education and the School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics, and the candidates are presented by a senior member of academic staff from their school. Awards, sponsorships and prizes that have been given in the final year of study will be read out by the graduates prior to the graduate's name. And I first call upon Professor Joy Jarvis to present the graduates.
Doctor of Education. Stephen Parry has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Education in recognition of a programme of work entitled Influences on Beginning Teacher Construing, Beliefs, Stories and Trajectories. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Stephen Parry.
Bachelor of Education degree, Meggie Lynn Adams. Claire Louise Arnott. Holly Jane Atham. Danielle Barker. Afsana Begum. Laura Rose Bell. With first class honours, Lucinda Rose Bellett. Daniel James Betson. Hannah Jane Bird. Amy Margaret Bishop. Rosie Louise Boland. Abigail Leanza Brown. With first-class honours and winner of a university prize, Sally Bull. Charlotte Victoria Byrne. Lauren Julie Calder. Gabriela Castellón. Lei Ling Chan. Terence Raymond Charles. Samantha Mary Church. With first-class honours, Alicia Lee Claridge. Fiona Louise Clark. With first-class honours, Maria Elizabeth Kersey. Grace Emily Collier. James Robert Cook. Gemma Louise Craik. Emily Jane Cully. Hannah Louise DaCosta. Kirsty Sarah Day. Tiffany Zara Denny. Priti Dodia. Laura Ann Dongi. With first-class honours, Danielle Everett. With first-class honours, Emma Marie Forster. Candice Gideon. Harriet Catherine Gomez-Pierre. Joe David Godwin. Matatsa Gok. Emily Jane Goldsborough. Jermaine Gordon. Tony and Alexandra Gower. With first-class honours, Eloise Susanna Evelyn Grant. With first class honours and winner of a university prize, Katie Louise Grant. Helen Louise Gray. Philomena Grimer. Samantha Rose Guy. Madeline Sarah Hagger. Catherine Eleanor Harding. With first class honours, Kirsty Caroline Harris. Bethany Lauren Hayes. With first class honours, Marie Louise Hodgson. Angela Beverly Ruth Holden. Charlotte Amanda Holgate. Ashley Howell. Simon Richard Humphreys. Chrissy Hutchinson. Chaya Jane. Hannah Louise Jones. Yasmin Jones. Matthew Graham Carl. Farusha King. Shannon Page Knights. Jennifer Jane Lee. With first class honours, Rebecca Amy Lang. Stacey Denise Lever. Ben John Longland. Carla Ann McGregor. Angela Maestru. Mirianthe Eleni Mapura. With first class honours, Janie Tallulah Marshall. With first class honours, Jessica McDonald. Neve Elish McGrath. Danielle McHugh. Louise Ellen Medvich. Christine Margaret Miles. With first-class honours, Hannah Louise Milton. Emily Louise Morgan. Hayley Marie Newton. Emma Jane O'Keefe. Lucy Claire Oliver. Sophia Orsini. Niraj Mitesh Patadia. Hannah Eva Phelps. Jordan Clara Pike. With first-class honours, Sarah Helen Frados. Gemma Ramsdale. Jasmine Haley Richards. Simon Richards. Kathy Richmond. Laura Rose. With first-class honours, Carol Angela Medeiros Russell. Leanne Saunders. Daniel William Savage. Daniela Serrano. Louise Marie Schewel. Louisa Alexandra Francis Simpson. Jill Alison Soulsby. Laura Beth Soulsby. Gemma Louise Stannard. Charlene Julie Tapp. Bethany Rose Taylor. With first-class honours, Stacey Diane Thomas. Sophie Louise Tyndall. Hannah Rachel Pamela Tofts. Seda Toya. Tanya Abanovich. With first-class honours, Georgina Louisa Valentino. Olivia Walker. Lucy Louise Wong. Sophie Elizabeth Rose Wayman. Catherine Ann Wells. Sarah Ellen Welsh-Welling. Lucy Layla Weston. Saffron Jasmine Nicola Weston. With first-class honours, Lara Roberta Whiteman. Lucy Ann Williamson. Eleanor Louise Wiltshire.
Bachelor of Arts degree in Education Studies, Nadia Al-Moftan. Nicole Bass. With first-class honours, Yasmin Caroline Bayat. Emma Begum. With first-class honours, Rumi Begum. With first-class honours, Cheryl Bodrocik. Janet Campling. With first-class honours, Lisa Emily Carlin. Stephanie Jane Cawthorne. Sherilyn Leanne Chu Wai Chow. Victoria Sarah Coffey. With first-class honours, Rosalind Conway. Sarah Copeland. Carrie Ann Copen. With first-class honours, Lucy Davis. With first-class honours, Natasha Celine Joan Davis. Claire Louise Denman. With first-class honours, Bryony Margaret Dolan. Lydia Ruth Earle. With first-class honours, Amy Marie Giblin. With first class honours, Holly Gifkins. Emily Ellen Hart. With first class honours, Harriet Beth Hassler-Watts. With first class honours, Emma Hawkes. Andrew Kenneth Ingram. With first class honours, Carol Jackson. Aaron Len Camley. Uzma Karim. Mary Jane Keneally. Faheen Khan. Zaba Akhtar Khan. With first class honours, Rosanna Kilbride. Sarah Lang. Emilia Lundgren. Rosanna Chanel Maisto. Emma Louise Mansbridge. Hazel Christabel Martin. With first class honours, Grassa Maria Martins. Amy Matthews. With first class honours, Gillian Teresa Matthews. With first class honours and winner of a university prize, Daniela Marie Meissen. Shannon O'Connell. Megan Rebecca Auld. Lauren Elizabeth O'Neill. With first class honours, Mandy Overton. With first class honours and winner of a university prize, Katie Jane Poulton. With first class honours, Kelly Roach. With first class honours, Jemima Jo Roberts. Michael Thomas Jeremiah Shanahan. Catherine Shaw. Faye Smith. Zoe Smith. Rebecca Louise Stevens. Tanya Tenney. Natalie Jane Timlett. With first class honours, Julie Marie Undrell. With first class honours, Stacey Elizabeth Walters. With first class honours, Abigail Wilkins. With first class honours, Teresa Maria Woodsher. Bachelor of Arts degree in Education Studies and Early Years, Hayley Frances Aldred. Alison Beadle. Ellie Bigum. Kate Ann Shawalambus Brannan. Nicole Chittenden. Luminita Giorgetta Giovina. Janice Pearl Cook. With first class honours, Claire Adele Cox. Alicia Claire Ford. Sarah Louise Fuller. With first class honours, Charlotte Elizabeth Goldthorpe. Alicia Ann Grist. Fahana Hussain. Nicola Hislop. Louise Jones. Sheena Karavatra. Amina Parveen Lakanpal. Joyce Joey Lamb. Amy Rose Luckhurst. With first class honours, Emma Nicole McBride. Paige Moole. Joyce Namtumbe. Mabuba Nasemi. Althea Rose Owens Maxwell. Holly Rosie Pointing. Bushra Ramdani. With first class honours, Karen Shahar. Jamuna Sharma McPherson. With first class honours, Lauren Jacqueline Schultz. Harriet Sylvester. With first class honours, Kerry Ann Smith. Sophie Still. Sarah Hassan Said. With first class honours, Lisa Jane Wiggs. Nicola Wilhelmina Binny. Kira Claire Grace Wilmore. Kimberly Dawn Yates. With first class honours, Jennifer Maria York. Bachelor of Arts degree in Education Studies with Mathematics. With first class honours, Celine Sela Alban. Foundation Degree Arts and Learning Support. With distinction, Julianne Hugh. Claire Angela Skeggs. With distinction, Laura Jane Topliff.
School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics, Doctor of Philosophy. Christopher Stephen Burton has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled The Environmental Dependence of Galaxy Evolution. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Christopher Stephen Burton.
Doctor of Philosophy. Andrew Michael Fitzharris has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled Parallel Solution of Diffusion Equations using Laplace Transform Methods with particular reference to Black-Scholes models of financial options. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Andrew Michael Fitzharris.
Doctor of Philosophy. Federico Morocco has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of study entitled A Spectroscopic Study of a Large Sample of LT Transition Brown Dwarfs. Vice-Chancellor, Federico Morocco.
Doctor of Philosophy. Elizabeth Frances Dodd has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled The Environments of Active Galaxies Over Cosmic Time. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Elizabeth Frances Dodd. Doctor of Philosophy. Jeremy James Harwood has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled The Dynamics and Energetics of Radio-Loud Active Galaxies. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Jeremy James Harwood. Master of Science by Research. Nancy Kathleen Hine has been awarded the degree of Master of Science by Research in recognition of a programme of work entitled The Reddest Galaxies in the Universe. Vice-Chancellor, Nancy Kathleen Hine.
Bachelor of Science degree in Astrophysics, Callum Bocker. Luca Alexander Chisholm. Lucian Chitsas. With first-class honours and winner of the Robert Jack Prize, Michael Hawes. With first-class honours, Samuel Joseph Heald. James Edward Heinsohn. Timothy Lockwood Johnson. With first-class honours, Daniel Christopher Roberts. Winner of the Chris Kitchen Prize, Charles Rowe. With first-class honours and winner of a university prize, Wayne Henry Stimson. Bachelor of Science degree in Physics, Jeremy Joseph Abraham. With first-class honours, Christopher David Armstrong. Alistair James Carpenter. With first-class honours, Josh Anthony Cushway. With first-class honours, Jacob William Dunstan. With first-class honours, Josh Edward Gibson. With first-class honours, James Richard Hilling. Alice Jessica House. Callan Jobson. Richard David Papworth. Adnan Kwazi. Glenn Sylvester. With first class honours, Jordan David Skilling. With first class honours and winner of the John Shaw Prize, Henry Jack Tanner. With first class honours, Matthew Tolliday. Diploma of Higher Education, Shakuntala Devi Kelly. The Bachelor of Science degree in Financial Mathematics, Ethan Agwa James Agbanja. Kehinde Ayashola. Andrew Robert Cable. Parin Dave. Yun Song Liu. Grant James Maynard. With first class honours, Louis Alexander Metz. With first class honours, James Aaron Morris. Louise Janet Norman. With first class honours, Mark Robert Oldroyd. With first class honours, Niraj Patel. Hanan Kwayam. Rihanna Naomi Sargent. Rowan Spall. With first class honours, Simran Kara Sanar. Habu Waldu. With first class honours and winner of the Institute of Mathematics and its Applications Prize, Yuying Zhu. Bachelor of Science degree in Mathematics with first class honours, Yasmin Abbas. Shabina Ahmed, with first class honours. Sanam Wahid Akhtar. With first class honours, Della Victoria Avery. Tamina Begum. With first class honours, Samantha Jane Biggerstaff. With first class honours, Ryan Blake Morris. Jennifer Elizabeth Bolton. Stephen Edward Burt. Mohammed Shazad Books. Dasalwant Singh Chana. Ashfaq Chowdhury. Michael Andreas Christaki. With first class honours, Thomas Croft. With first class honours, Beth Davis. Ryan James Assam. Peter Faulkner. Corey Joshua Hutchinson Francis. Nikita Pooja Gandhi. Ellen Louise Granger. Jack Griesel. Natasha Lauren Hall. With first class honours, Amy Harris. With first class honours, Leah Holland. Rehan Hussain. With first class honours, Mohammed Nahidul Islam. With first class honours, Najar Humaira Jamal Khan. Zach Jethwal. With first class honours, Nazish Kassar. With first class honours, Emma Kirby. With first class honours, Robert Cusick. Carlos Oswald Lewis. David Alexander Linton. Dale Manns. With first class honours, Amy Catherine McClellan. Mira Mystery. Vanessa Giovanni Mukin. With first class honours, Anil Naigal. David James Norledge. With first class honours, Shannon Eve O'Brien. Simone Marie Oldfield. Pooja Patel. Nabin Pun. Sabil Ramatella. With first class honours, Shannon Jade Tassell. With first class honours, Thomas Peter Waterhouse Biggins. Alex Scott Wentford. With first class honours, Sean Woolcott.
That concludes the presentation of awards. I now have pleasure in calling upon Kirsty Harris to address the Assembly on behalf of the graduates.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, families and fellow graduates, it is a great honour and a great pleasure to address you all today on behalf of the graduates of the School of Education and the School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics. Firstly, I must congratulate my fellow graduates. Well done to everybody. Someone once said to me that the only constant in our lives is change. What a great statement that is, and how relevant it is to all of us today. Thankfully, dreams can change. As if we all stuck with our very first dream, the world would be overrun with cowboys and princesses. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work and is a worthy way to celebrate our success. Graduation Day is also a day when many of us turn our attention to the future and the challenging changes that lie ahead of all of us. Looking back over the past few years, we really have undergone a high level of change, both personally and within our education. Perhaps much more change than some of us would give ourselves credit for. Within the School of Education, we have tackled ever more difficult educational challenges as the curriculum has changed during our studies. As a group of graduates, we have all changed. We have worked out how to support each other, socialise, work as a team, and accept all of our strengths, our weaknesses, and our differences. We have helped each other integrate into the school. I am obviously a rather more mature variety of student and quickly came to feel part of the class. I was able to speak to all my peers and gather help and advice as I coped with the pressures of study, a family, a change of environment, and even technology. No, Chancellor, I don't have a Twitter account. Of course, in any journey through life, there are those who are there for you. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank everybody who has touched our lives. To parents, siblings, husbands, wives, sons and daughters who stood by us no matter what. To lecturers and tutors who tried to instill in us a passion for learning. To administrators who wanted to make our university experiences as memorable as possible. To advisors who helped us decide which path to take. To friends who were there for pizza parties, study sessions, and everything in between. And to all those others that we have depended on. Without you, without each other, there would be no graduation. So where from here? The answer to that question is as varied as the students who make up this year's graduating class. Not only do we have physicians, astronomers and mathematicians amongst us, but within the School of Education, we have taxi drivers, business managers, scientists, athletes, a professional Doctor Who lookalike, and even a chap that can pull a rabbit out of a hat. So those of you with young families here today, be rest assured their educational future is safe with us. So where from here? Many of us know, or claim to know, exactly the next step to take if we haven't already. Whether that step be a master's degree, a full-time job, or even a backpacking trip around the world. Whatever we decide, most of us, if not all of us, will agree that the University of Hertfordshire was the perfect place to foster our minds and bodies during this critical learning phase. We have all learnt so much about so much, our chosen field, our interests, ourselves, and so on. I can only hope this passion for learning carries on over when we have to search out the information for ourselves, instead of simply turning up for a lecture, drinking Starbucks, and profusely taking notes. Finally, it remains for me to thank you, Vice-Chancellor, for receiving the graduates of the School of Education and the School of Physics, Astronomy and Mathematics. Thank you.
Kirsty, thank you very much for that very, very thoughtful conclusion to our ceremony. I'm left wondering which one was the Doctor Who lookalike, but what wonderful range of achievements. Could I, though, echo Kirsty's comments, and in particular, I would like to thank those behind me, the faculty of the university who have, I hope, made your time at university enjoyable. But in particular, I'd like to thank the group sitting in front of me, all the mums, dads, supporters, friends who I'm sure have helped you enormously during your time at university and for whom the journey through university, I'm sure, would have been much more difficult. I wonder, graduates, if you'd join with me in thanking all the supporters who have come here today to see you. And finally, and most importantly, let me congratulate the graduates. One of your colleagues in a previous ceremony suggested some words which ring very true to me. She suggested that you came here as strangers, came to the university as strangers. You became friends, but you're leaving the university as family. And you really are leaving the university as family. You're part of the alumni now of the University of Hertfordshire. We will always welcome you back to the university. We hope that you keep in touch with the university. I hope that if we have students in the future who are looking for placements, that you will be supportive of those students and give them placements. I also hope that some of you become immensely wealthy. And when you do that, you remember the university fondly. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in one last great congratulation for all those who have graduated today. Congratulations, very well done. I hope that you will now make your way up to the St Albans Arena where there are refreshments available. But before you do, could I ask if you would be upstanding as the academic procession leaves? Thank you very much.